Was there an egg-shaped UFO retrieved from over 2,000 feet below Antarctica's ice? And was there an extraterrestrial being known as the Nordics found in stasis near the craft as well? And what's with all the planes crashing this year? I'm going to cover that and more. So before we even begin, I want to show you what was allegedly discovered in Antarctica and the video provided by a whistleblower who was flying the chopper while they were recovering the craft.
Where are the shadows from the chopper blades? And why isn't there any snow flying or heavy grass movement from the hovering helicopter? Seems fishy for sure. I believe they found something, but this footage is probably not the actual footage. Do me a solid, God Squad, please like, follow, share, and comment on this post. It really helps drive my numbers. Without you guys, it simply won't happen. So if you aren't engaging, please do, and don't forget to subscribe as well. Love you all, thank you.
Antarctica, a vast frozen wilderness, untouched by civilization, yet enveloped in mystery. The world's coldest and most desolate continent has been the center of strange discoveries for decades. From the secret German bases rumored to have been built there during World War II, to the bizarre pyramidal-shaped structures that defy explanation. Antarctica holds secrets that governments and scientists seem reluctant to share with the public. But nothing compares to what allegedly happened deep beneath the ice, where a team of explorers stumbled upon something beyond comprehension. Scientists, military personnel, and even conspiracy theorists have long speculated that something lies beneath the ice there. But in recent years, a story has surfaced, one that could change everything we know about history and extraterrestrial life on Earth. An egg-shaped UFO, hidden in an ancient cavern beneath the Antarctic ice. And what's more, inside, a being was found, frozen, yet eerily well preserved. Some say it wasn't human. An aircraft unlike anything seen before, egg-shaped, metallic, completely intact, and inside, a discovery even more chilling. A humanoid figure, tall and Nordic-looking, lying in what appeared to be a stasis chamber, frozen in time. Was this an ancient visitor waiting to be awakened? The discovery allegedly took place when a research team drilling through the ice detected an anomaly, a massive structure buried more than 2,000 feet below the surface. Initial scans revealed a perfect oval shape, unlike any natural rock formation. Suspicious of what they had found, the team dug deeper, and that's when they saw it, a craft covered in a thick layer of ice, despite being buried for what seems to be thousands of years, possibly even millions of years. The object shows no sign of corrosion. As they carefully excavated the site, they found an entrance, sealed shut, but intact. What they found inside left them stunned. A humanoid being nearly 7 feet tall, with elongated features and an almost angelic appearance, rested inside a clear pod. The body showed no signs of decay. Instead, it looked as if it had been placed there intentionally, preserved in a form of suspended animation. Was this a lost traveler from another world, or something even more unsettling, a being waiting to be revived? If this discovery was real, why wasn't it on the front page news? According to whistleblowers and leaked reports, the site was immediately placed under military lockdown. Helicopters, unmarked vehicles, and personnel in hazmat suits descended upon the location, seizing all evidence and classifying the mission as top secret. Some claim the artifact was transported to a remote research facility for further study. Others say it was taken directly to the United States, under the same veil of secrecy as the infamous Roswell crash. What was so dangerous about this find that the government had to hide it? Was the world not ready for the truth? Or was there something more sinister at play? Many theorists attempt to explain what was found under the ice that day. Some believe the craft is proof that an advanced extraterrestrial civilization visited Earth thousands of years ago, possibly influencing early human history. Others speculate that it could be an ancient breakaway civilization, remnants of a highly advanced race that once lived here on Earth, but disappeared under mysterious circumstances. And then there are those who believe the being inside the pod was not dead, but just in a stasis, preserved in some form of cryogenic hibernation, waiting for the right moment to awaken. Could this discovery have been too dangerous to reveal to the public? Could there be more hidden beneath the ice, waiting to be found? The truth about Antarctica remains cloaked in secrecy. Whether this story is fact or fiction, one thing is certain. There are still many things we don't understand about our own planet. Could an advanced race have visited Earth long before recorded history? Could they still be out there, watching? Let me know what you think in the comments. Is this just another wild conspiracy, or is the truth sometimes stranger than fiction? Don't forget to like, subscribe for more deep dives into the unknown and mysterious. Jacob Barber, a former U.S. Air Force veteran, had recently come forward with claims about his involvement in a covert, unidentified aerial phenomenon retrieval program. His assertions have garnered significant attention and have been featured in various media outlets. Barber enlisted in the U.S. Air Force in the late 1990s, serving as an aerospace mechanic. He was later recruited into the Air Force's Elite Combat Control Unit, where he received extensive training, including helicopter piloting, freefall parachuting, and marksmanship. His distinguished service earned him a NATO top-secret security clearance and commendations for heroism during operations in Bosnia. After his active duty, Barber transitioned into a role as a government contractor, primarily as a helicopter pilot. He asserts that during this period, he participated in missions to recover downed aircraft, some of which he believes were of non-human origin. In an interview with News Nation, Barber recounted an incident where he and his team retrieved a metallic, pearly white, egg-shaped object, approximately the size of an SUV. He described the object as lacking an engine or thermal signature, and exhibiting characteristics inconsistent with any known human-made technology. Barber further claimed that his team encountered multiple anomalous objects during their operations, including a disc-shaped craft divided into 8 sections, which he referred to as an 8-gon. He also described experiencing profound emotional sensations during these missions, which he interpreted as a form of communication or connection with said objects. And Barber's assertions have been supported by several former military personnel. Colonel John Blitch, a former Delta Force sniper and nuclear weapons battalion commander, has publicly endorsed Barber's credibility, affirming his belief in the existence of recovered UAPs. Additionally, 3 other special operations veterans have corroborated Barber's credentials and his involvement in their retrieval operations. The Department of Defense, though, through its All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, has stated that it has not discovered any verifiable information to substantiate the claims regarding the possession or reverse engineering of extraterrestrial materials. Despite this, Barber maintains that his experiences and the testimonies of his colleagues provide compelling evidence of a covert UAP retrieval program. Barber's revelations have been featured in News Nation special reported Hunting UFOs, the Crash Retrieval Whistleblower, where he detailed his experiences and the nature of the recovered objects. He has expressed a willingness to testify under oath before Congress to provide further details about his involvement in these operations. His disclosures have sparked renewed discussions about the existence of secret government programs dedicated to the retrieval and study of UAPs, obviously, as well as the potential implications of our understanding of the non-human intelligence. Well, there you have it, folks. Do you believe it? I know people and enthusiasts alike have been kind of disappointed with the hype up and the released video footage. So, where do you go from there? Then, along those lines, there were also alleged interviews leaked. I'm going to go ahead and play one of those interviews for you now. Notice the conversation, notice the responses by this Nordic. Very interesting. Could these be real? Could they be fake? Of course. But keep an open mind, and I want to know y'all's opinions. Is this a real interview? Check it out.
How are you, Seth?
Good.
Good. Thank you for allowing me to ask you these questions once more. I know it's kind of tiresome. Okay. By the way, did you read what was said about you on the 4chan forums?
Yes. Yeah.
Did it kind of be
Interesting. Questions were strange, but many were different and good.
I guess that's just how we are. Now, I know you hate these...
I don't hate. Anger is not an emotion for my people.
I'm sorry.
Don't feel you did nothing wrong.
If you don't mind, back to the question. Why were you in that, why were you in that cave alone?
As I said countless times, I was alone.
Yes, but why? I mean, how does the technology that kept you alive work? Is it a form of stasis? We know it's not cryogenic.
Humans must evolve alone. Otherwise, if I help you with, how you say, technology, I won't be better than the ones who made you. The ones who corrupted you.
You refuse to answer.
I refuse to disgrace you and your ancestors.
Okay, that's fine. How old is the vessel, as you call it? You call it the vessel. we call it the hex shape.
It was built by my people 3,000 years ago in the land you once called Hem.
Kemet.
Hem.
Where is Kemet? Hold on. Hold on a sec. Okay, here. In the phone. Where in the map is
The
Kemet?
one that says Egypt.
Oh, okay, Egypt.
This
Okay, I
one
see.
here.
Okay. It's old then. It's really old. I know.
So far, we have 64 plane crashes already in 2025. Many people have theories as to what they think's going on. I have one as well. But what's with this influx in plane crashes? It's unprecedented. Last year there was 36. In 2020 there was just 8. And this is worldwide, especially in an era of more advanced technology. What is going on? Well, I believe personally that it has something to do with drones. And the drones that it has something to do with, I feel, are cloaked, so you can't see them. Also, I feel that these drones are most likely not man-made. They're not a foreign adversaries. They're not ours. I believe these drones to be extraterrestrial drones. Why? Well, they're cloaked. There's something doing this, and it has to be jamming our electrical items. They were shutting down our drones midair. They were flickering lights in parking lots. They were flickering brake lights from cars that were completely off, no key, nothing. The drones have the power to totally scramble our electrical grid. And I think these planes are getting within the vicinity, and they are somehow getting like a wash from the EMPs, their signals that these drones are sending out. It's scrambling their electricity. And yes, just because the electricity goes off does not mean they can't catch on fire. In fact, it is a good chance that's why they catch on fire, because certain sensors and certain components that rely on electricity no longer have it. So it scrambles them, and it's causing them to literally fall straight out of the sky. It's not us. It's not human error falling from the sky, unfortunately. It's obviously got to be something along those lines, because there's just too many happening. It's not accidental at this point. It's being done with intent. Very odd and very scary. If I was you, I'm not flying. I know that much. Don't fly. If you can avoid it, stay out of airplanes right now. You are risking your life at this point. Could it be a terrorist organization? Or, yeah, I mean, that's possible. Iran, I don't know. It's hard to say. But I feel we would see drones if it was man. These drones seem to be cloaked. And these planes are going through their EMP field of sorts and falling out of the sky. That's my theory. Let me know what you guys think. That's the best I could come up with. So why is it that craft looks so fake in the video provided by the Air Force pilot? Well, I hate to say it, but that's because I believe it is. I don't see them actually providing real, actual footage of said craft. I do believe, though, that the pictures, the green pictures of the egg and of the stasis with the being in it are authentic. I do believe they found an egg-shaped type craft, but I also question whether or not it's actually a craft. I just don't necessarily see that being a craft or flying. I do believe that they actually found something under the ice in Antarctica. That's not out of the question. But there's no doubt in my mind that video is not authentic. It's the same old story, guys. They're never going to give us actual footage of that stuff. So, needless to say, though, that doesn't mean the events are always fake. They'll just provide a video to satisfy or not satisfy the theorist and the public, but nevertheless, it keeps us spoon-fed, if you will. Notice the cavern that the egg and the cryogenic machine is in. Look in the background. Does this not look like two eyes and a bridge for a nose? Possibly even two nose holes there. That cavern has a massive, I believe, giant skull in it. The being wouldn't allow us to figure out how to get in the egg-shaped UFO, right? Well, what if it's not meant to get in? Is it possible that this egg could be just that? Is it possible it could be an egg? Being that it was 2,000 feet below the ice and this being was with it, is it possible that that is a creature of some sort that he's supposed to tame or be in control of? Maybe a dragon? So what do you guys think? Could it simply be an egg? Ancient civilizations, from the Mayans to the Vikings in Norse mythology, spoke of a type of cosmic egg, or had myths and legends pertaining to sea creatures and the like being born after being in an egg for millennia, hatching. In certain stories and legends, it would only hatch when things lined up cosmically. And there's the ancient alien hatchery theory. This theory suggests that aliens may have seeded Earth with life using giant eggs, or that of an ancient extraterrestrial race left a massive egg buried underground for some unknown purpose. Some hollow Earth theories speculate that advanced beings or ancient extraterrestrial creatures live beneath the Earth's surface, and this egg could be one of their offspring. Possible connections? The Sumerian Anunnaki myths. Some believe they were extraterrestrial beings who manipulated human DNA. The idea of panspermia, where life is seeded from space, but instead of microbes, a literal alien egg was left to hatch at some point. Intriguing stuff, to say the least. I like the humor, a little bit of everything. I do not believe, again, that it's a craft. I just don't believe that. I think that it's something more, and that alien extraterrestrial was left to manage it. And he had to be put in stasis because he couldn't live his life long enough in order to see whatever it's supposed to do, in the sense of he would die before it actually got to that point. So maybe, depending on how long he was put in stasis, he had it timed up right. Maybe it was thousands of years before whatever that thing is going to do is going to happen. But I do believe that that makes total sense, that he would be left to manage the situation for that particular anomaly, if you will. And that's why he was put in stasis, so he could see it through, that whatever took place took place. If you don't think there's ever been eggs the size of SUVs on this planet, I might be reaching, but that's what we do here. It just doesn't make sense to me why they would put him in stasis next to his craft. To me, they would put him in stasis so that he would line up with something, an event or a hatching or whatever. I'm just reaching, but I like to think outside the box. You never know. It just doesn't make sense, the whole stasis thing, if that's his craft. It's like, why? It doesn't make sense other than him timing up with something. But either way, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Hope y'all enjoyed. Got more videos coming your way real soon. Some awesome footage of an alien abduction coming up, and some more Navigator Across the Ice Walls. Hope you enjoyed. Stay in the love, stay in the light, be kind to others. I am out.